Don't change the station, nothing's gone wrong. You're hearing the first few moments of Arnold Dreyblatt's Turntable History on the reference desk. My name is Andrew Baldock, and back around 2009 or so, I hosted a program on CJSW called The Freak Show, which was a showcase for all the wonderfully bizarre music you can find in the CJSW library. While The Freak Show may be gone, I'm back to share some of these albums that stand out among the pop, rock, and hip-hop. Arnold Dreyblatt's Turntable History first caught my attention when it appeared on CJSW's shelf of albums reserved for new material. A sort of easy spot for jocks to find the new stuff. At first glance, the album art might appear to you as a cropping of schematics for a turntable, but it's not, and I'll bring up more on that later. After reading the back of the album, I definitely had to hear it for myself. Turntable History consists of one song, with the same name. It's 40 minutes long and features only one instrument. While one could easily imagine somebody composing 40 minutes of piano, violin, or guitar, Arnold's instrument of choice was a magnetic resonance imaging scanner, or an MRI machine. So, I suppose the first question on your mind is, why? Well, Turntable History was purpose-built to accompany an audio-visual installation that took place inside of an historical underground water container in Berlin, Germany. Remember the album art that I mentioned earlier? It's actually schematics for this space. To sort of put an image in your head of what this underground chamber was like, picture the home of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Familiar sewer brickwork with lots of harsh angles. If you could imagine the amount of reverb in such a space, you can imagine just how all-encompassing the tones of Turntable History would seem. It's definitely an experience I wish I was there for. So, who is this guy? What kind of person hears an MRI machine and thinks, I could make music with that? Well, Arnold Dreyblatt is an award-winning media artist and composer based out of Berlin, Germany. Though Arnold himself is an American, he's been working in Germany since 1984. Turntable History is one of a few involved installations that he's done. These also include digital LED displays, prints, and projections. But almost all of Arnold's art revolves around memory, or rather the storage and recollection of it. The art installation that was Turntable History primarily consisted of a turntable holding two projectors. The projections were of large walls of text containing archival historical information on the water container the installation was set in. The really neat aspect of this is that the software sending the signal to the projectors had been programmed in sync with the turntable in such a way so as to make the text appear stationary. As the projection rotated along the wall, words would be left behind as new ones appeared on the other side. As for how the musical track came to be, well, Arnold was given a very rare opportunity to record the MRI machine, with an accompanying technician, without any patients present. That way, the MRI technician was able to operate the machine to create certain tones and frequencies, rather than gathering imaging information. Once all the tones had been recorded, Arnold created a 5-track megamix arranging the sounds by pitch, rhythm, and density, and many of them are actually rather interesting to hear. So I suppose one thing on your mind might be, sure, it's art, but is it music? I'm fond of John Cage's definition that any arrangement of sound can be called music, but at the same time, I sincerely doubt anyone's going to be listening to Turntable History on the drive home from work. While fans of noise or drone musicians like Murkoff or Merzbow might get a tickle out of it, it's probably best left on the shelf as a novelty to be pulled out at house parties and listened to for, about a minute. That's it for now. Keep an ear out for the next time I delve into CJSW's library for another musical oddity on the reference desk.